Good day everyone, this is Armored Annie. Welcome back to Subsistence and the first episode of our Let's Build series. So this is episode 1. Welcome guys, you've made it to the beginning. Now, this is one of my original multiplayer playthroughs that I am using out here on the glacial pond because it's ideally suited to where I want to be and where I want to start. There's my little animal housing down there. Planters, thing with all the fishing stuff and seeds and everything. A little bit of a garden. And then my little courtyard here. Oh, with a handy bag delivery. We like that. That's a good start. That is a good start. Oh, bandage, maybe not so auspicious. So we'll just clear out from the drills as we come back in and we will get ourselves ready to get underway. So we have our new drop-off box here by the door, courtesy of Beach Mum, who was in and helping me to get some stuff done and organise and all that good things. So we have the new stand here and craft whatever you want standing in front of it box. And then all my overflow boxes for everything else. So yeah, so that was cool. That was great having Beach in. So let's get those away in there. Right, I need to pick my waters up. And I need to top this fire up. So I will be coming back before the end of the day. And let's make sure, am I well fed? Oh, I could have one of those and I can have one of those. There you go, I reckon we're good to go. So, let's take you out down to, to where I'm going to build. First of all, there's nearly always something out here. Oh, it's all... Oh, he's over there. That's fine. Look at the state of this. I have a workbench here with a light in it because when you're running back, you can't see where the doorway is. So I had that put in so that I could always see where the door was when I was running in a hurry. Oh, stuff and things. I'm going to do a little bit of looting. So, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. I don't have hunters on in this playthrough, which is rare for me, I know, but I want to be able to focus on the build and not get so bothered by and sidetracked by the rogues, and also because I'm going to be doing this run up and down here a lot from the main base until we get established enough down here. And I am building on the water. The idea is to build a base on the surface of the water above the entrance to the cave, the south cave, and then to build eventually, well, establish a base in the cave as well, which I've personally never done. I've got FOBs in the caves, but I've never actually tried to have a functioning base in the cave. So I'm going to build an elevator down eventually to the outside of the cave, and if I can run power all the way through, which I have seen it done before, if I can run power from the surface down rather than just having to have lots of generators running all the time down there in power storage, then that's what I'm going to do. Oh, go away. I really don't want to start with you. Are you still coming? Yeah, you are. Oh, okay, we're going to leave that box for now. Because I want to get on to it. Yeah, you just stay up there. Hello, rabbit. Yours. Oh, beehive. Now, interestingly, I do actually have one of these on me. Because I made a lot. Try right-clicking it to use it. And we'll swap that out. Okay. Brief interlude. Whilst we get some honey. Check that wolf stayed up there. So, I did the tiniest bit off camera to start with, simply to get the... Well, this little bit here used to be my... Oh, you're good. Are you good? Just going to buzz off? Because you're just annoying me and you're getting in the way of my intro. Go away. Right. So, I used to have... Oh, look at them all there. Oh, that's quite funny. They're all still hanging around. Oh, they're gone. That used to be my fishing shack. which was over there. And just today I moved it off camera. You'll be glad to know, all the way over to here. So this is where the stuff for, diving. This is where the diving gear is. That's fine. This is where I have set everything up ready for my build. So planks and stuff like that is all down here. We're going to put this down as a little bit of food. Look, when you're building, you forget to eat. So I've got some emergency supplies down here. So there you go. We'll just put this down here as things that we're going to take back with us when we go. So yesterday, Beach helped me with putting this little walkway in until we get to here. Now, I did most of this organising off camera simply because it was tedious. So I'll put in a little clip to show you what I mean. So yeah, that just faffing around was a little bit tedious. So here we have the start, and this should be positioned, if we look on the map, yes, depending on where you have your cursor, that should be directly over the cave. And I did test it out by swimming down there. So it should be, I forget which wall it is, it might be one of these, that if we make the wall going down from there, the elevator would end up outside of the caves. So there you go. Right, we now need to actually start making this into something like a base. Now look at this, they stack to 10. Wow, that was so good. Yesterday I was able to craft, oh, hang on, no, let's not do that. I was able to craft these on the run. Just to craft 22 at once and to know that nothing was going to happen. Okay, so here we go. So this is the problem that Beach was talking about. They are not the same size as... Ah, you see, this is where it's going to get interesting. They are not the same size as these end pieces. So I'm going to have to do solid ceilings, having made all those triangles. Ooh. Yes, Annie, yes you are. Okay. So that is why I did the basic structure off camera, because I knew that this sort of thing would happen. Right, so we will need some of these. We just won't need all of these. So let's put you away in there for the moment, and let's get a craft in some of these. I think it's 12. Is it 12? How many sides has this thing got? I don't know. But let's move you out the way. Oh no, let's move Bo out the way. Now you can tell this is a longer playthrough. Look, my pistol, level 1 firepower, level 2 clip. My beloved 44, level 2 firepower, level 1 and reload speed on clip. Level 1 firepower, clip size and reload on an ordinary shotgun. Never got round to upgrading the double barrel yet. And the LAR, level 4 on firepower, 2 on clip size. So, yeah, look at that. And it's also got reload speed on there. But I think level 1 by the looks of it. So, yeah. Oh, and I've got a flashlight on that one as well. Okay, so on the pistol and the LAR, so things that I shoot people with, basically, at night time. Or the pistol is more just so I have something to run around with in my hand. So, let's just move you out the way a minute. So the first floor of this bit here, I'm going to do into... there you go. I'm going to make out of wood. Oh, hang on. I'm going to want these turned round. Now, is that clipping? Okay, hang on. Right. Turn round, first of all. One thing at a time, Annie. So, you go in there. You go. Now, this is still not going to work, is it? Because well, they're like going to overlap. Oh. See, this is the problem with the build. Because... no, this is going to be the same as... okay, I know. This is the same as on my base, on my other multiplayer, I think. It's going to have to be... because here we started with a kiss. Never thought it would come to this. Started with a triangle, which worked. So, we can get you to snap to the right thing. Oh, right. You stand still and turn the thing. Come on. There you go. Right, this is ugly, but not a lot I can do about that. So, if we start with the triangle here. Aha! There you go. Geometry. See? They said at school that nothing that you learnt at school would ever come in handy. Well, there you go. Now, why are you at a different height? Oh, because that's at a different height. Oh. That shouldn't be at a different height. Why have you done that? Okay, let's come around from this side. I'm going to need another... well, you are going to be a main ceiling. Obviously, we had a devil of a job working out how to get this round correctly. And I knew that it was quite likely to give me problems when I wanted to come and actually build the base. Right, we do want these. Run back down here. I can still see you, Rabbit. If you're there at the end of the day, you're coming home with me, mate. And I will try not to kill you because I do actually need another animal. Right, we'll take you in and we can make a couple more of you. Well, I'm definitely going to need... well, I shall need them for ceilings anyway, shan't I? So, but we want to get on with walls. Actually, no, let's stop that a minute until I do know what I'm doing. Until I do know, stop that until I know what I'm doing. Well, it could be a while. Right, you go that way around. So yeah, the first level is going to be wood. And that is because at some point I will want to plate it before hunters go back on. Because once I've got this, you know, got everything established, I would like to have hunters back on in this save eventually. So that will end up being plated. And then the next floor is going to be glass. There you go. So no, I didn't need all of those, did I? Didn't need all of these. Right, 2. And then 1. Right, so this is definitely where it all goes wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the stairs out of the way. This is just a little bit of the faff that I had, and we'll get you in the right place. This is actually easier. I probably should have done, if I'd have worked it out, I could have placed the stairs by placing them against this outer ring if I'd have worked it out properly. No. Yeah. And then you come up. Ah, that's the difference between the bit I did with Beach and the bit I did on my own. That was the bit that was wrong. There you go. Right. Turn it round the other way. There you are. Look at that. Nice. We're liking this. I like the geometrical doojima flippy. What's it of it appeals to me. Yes, that's a word. Of course it is. Now, obviously the only problem is making it. If this had started with, oh no, even if that had started, basically I need to move that over a little bit. It's going to have to happen. That's all going to move over 1 so that this can start as a doorway here, isn't it? That's going to have to happen because I'm not going to put up with that. Let's just move you for now. Put you there, and then we'll worry about that little gap. Yeah, and all of that, I could do that on or off camera, but all of that will get moved. But that's actually quite a nice little effect there. And the doorway will come here. Cool. Right, so let's go and put these spare pieces back. Because the idea is, what I've been doing is people coming in and helping off camera to get some of this. Oh, I don't need all of those. To get some of the grind done. So you don't have to watch me chopping wood all the time. But we can focus a little bit more on the build and what we're doing. Right, so when hunters come in, yeah. Okay. Should we start with a doorway? Because that probably makes sense. So let's put a door in. That's going to give us then 2 verticals on either side, isn't it? And then, oh, you don't match either. Right, why don't you match? I think that's just an effect, or is that not matching as well? Okay, well we know, hang on. Let's come round. So this all matches all the way round until it gets to here. So it's that one. It's not right. Okay, let's just see if we can sort that out, because if I don't sort that out now, then that is going to cause us all sorts of problems. So we don't want you to snap there. We want you to snap in. Okay, so we need to move the stairs again like last time. It seems that the stairs are a more powerful snap point. That if it has the option to go onto that, then that's what it'll do. So you look at, it makes it look a tiny bit out there. Do they look like that always? No, you see they don't. Okay. Do we think that's really a thing? It quite possibly is, you know. So, as I say, this is why I did most of this with the steps off camera. Because they're a nightmare. absolute blooming nightmare to get this right. So you need to remove the things that it might be trying to snap to. Okay. Right, what were we moving? We were moving... No, you were okay. Was it? Okay, let's just put this one back. Because now I've got confused as to what was... Oh no, was it this? No, I think that one's alright. Okay. Sorry, guys. What was I going to say? Oh yes, I'm glad you guys have all been enjoying my comments and things and my little chat that I've been having about my dad on some of my stories I've been telling on the other episode, on the other season, because that's been really... I've enjoyed that. It's been nice to have those things to share with you guys. Where we live, I probably said this before, where we live is the place that I used to come on holiday with my family when I was little. And so living here by the beach that has all these happy memories for me is a lovely thing. And every morning I wake up, it's bittersweet knowledge that I'm only here because my parents aren't here anymore. This is my inheritance, as it were, being able to afford to move here. So, yeah. But I count myself blessed every day. I did have a good childhood. We had nothing. Didn't really seem to matter. I never felt... The only time, it's interesting, isn't it? The only time in my life that I ever felt poor was at school as a teenager, when at secondary school, so when I was 11 and I went there, and you know, it was all the thing about who had the latest trainers and, you know, the latest whatever, and I didn't. And then comparing myself to my next door neighbour, who they were always on holiday. If it got to Easter, they had loads of uncles and aunts and cousins and things and stuff as well. So it would come to Easter and they would have 5, 10, I think one year even 15, you know, like nearly 15 Easter eggs. We often didn't get any at all. So it was only when I compared myself to other people that I felt poor. Oh, that just went all the way around, didn't it? Let's do that again. There you go. So, yeah, that says a lot, doesn't it? So we're going to do that and that. Yeah, the rest of the time, I did not. So we're going to want glass window wall here. And then a solid wall. Then a window wall. This is an even number, isn't it? So let's just do the same on the other side then. So, and then that probably is going to make sense that I can get it symmetrical. So that's going to be a window. So window and plane, window and plane. Yeah, the rest of the time growing up, to give my parents their due, I did not feel poor by any stretch of the imagination. We had food on the table. We grew a lot of our own food, which actually was really, really good. That we did that. So that was actually something I never felt that at the time. I wasn't aware that we were growing it in order to save money. We were growing it because we had the ability to do so. We had a big garden. My parents bought the house that I grew up in was bought with my mum's mum and dad. They did it between them. So it had a nice long garden. And my grandfather, who was retired, would potter around, and we had a greenhouse and a vegetable garden and everything. So I grew up just accepting that that's how it was. And I mean, yeah, partly was because that's what my grandfather liked doing. So he was retired from being an engineer. He was a carpenter. So that was him working with his hands in the garden. And he built the greenhouse frame, and you know, he built the coal frame. He built everything basically. Right. But I was never aware that we were doing that because we were poor. Not nails. So that's a really good thing. It was only when I looked at what other people had, holidays, the latest clothes, the latest, the latest whatever, that I got bothered. So let's do a couple more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that enough? That might be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this looks. Oh, this look. Oh, I can see a face now. It's 2 eyes and a nose. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, yeah, I think it's all right. I'm losing count. Go back over here. And we do this one. We run back over here. So it's going to be interesting when you see what I want to do with the next, how we're going to get up to the next level. Come on, in your own time, any time today would be nice. There you go. Which I need to work out where that's going to be from. That's going to be, so I think I'm going to want 4 glass slopes. Do we think, I might just do 2. We could start with 2. Come over here. Now, poor old beach. The reason I'm watching the time is poor old beach. I had crafted everybody things that was coming in to help grind. They've all got sort of basic equipment and armour and everything. And we were down here and we're working, and she's working on that walkway. I said, oh, you know, it's getting dark. We need to run back. We ended up running back in the dark. Now, I do have a flashlight on my revolver, as you saw. Poor beach did not. And running back to get back to the base, I'm like, oh well, let's go up the river and then we'll you know, we won't get lost. Ran up the river and probably ran into a bear, and before I could kill it or help Beach out, it had killed Beach. So yeah, she had to respawn in the base and waited for me to pick up her stuff and come back. Oh dear. Yes. Can I craft more than that? No. Seems to have used that up quite quickly, but that's fine. So I have a window there. And how many have we got left? 1, 2, 3. It's difficult to see where these go with the triangles. So you get 2 across there. Okay. Oh, no, that doesn't go over there. That goes over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so window, window, wall. Let's see if we can get that done. That would be quite sweet if we could get this first level put in. What did I say? Window, window. Okay. Window, window. Whoa. See, this is where this comes into its own, isn't it? That you can stand there, click craft, be running back here whilst it's crafting. I haven't had to pick the bits up. I haven't had to take them with me. Yeah. That's a neat move. Right, you can go in here. We're going to put this first. Oh, actually, let's do that out of the... If we do this out of the triangles, that will be consistent, won't it? That will help. Oh, let's try getting it the right way around. So we go you like that. And then we go you like that. And then we go... Why do I keep opening that? You see, I'm so used to having to move it into my inventory. And then you like that. Into the setting sun. And then... Window. No. Oh. No. No, 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 no. So... I don't really want to have that solid. Oh, I suppose what that's going to be is that, and then 2 single panels on either side to make it the same as over there. Okay, so we have not exactly figured this out. You're going that way round, aren't you? And you are going that way round, and we're running home in the dark. Because I just wanted to put all these pieces down. because we have them and we can. And we're doing it symmetrical because apparently that is the way my brain has to work. Oh, come on. You there. You there. So we need 2 more. Well, it's just, no. Just don't try and count that out now, Annie. There you go. Right, let's move this back down. Move that back down. Oh, and see what I mean about the eating and drinking? Completely and utterly forgot. So, we will put the boards away. 144 boards still. That's good. And look, we've got all this stuff. BCU, solar panel, bits and pieces. Shut up talking, Annie, and have something from here so that your stats are going to be... Oh, we're going to take one of those. Okay, then we're going to run. Now let's come up this way just to show you a different way. For those of you who have not seen this save before. So I think the only time... So when this was on camera, obviously there's a video. My very first Subsistence video, which is called Who is Armoured Annie and Can She Play Subsistence? That show gave people a brief tour of these walkways. The walkway goes from the glacial pond across to Central Pond in the valley. And there's also a walkway that goes up towards the foot of the mountains. And a base up there, which is the other... Look, up there. It's right there. Oh, you can just see it, look, above the dot. So that's my mountain valley. Wait. Mountain valley. My mountain base. That was the word I was looking for, not valley. But we used this on a live stream. Was it 200? Oh, 100 subscriber live stream? I think. No, my 100 was the party. It might have been... Oh, yeah, anyway. It was on one of my celebratory live streams. And... Oh, I think it was the 300 because the 400... Oh, I've got to listen out for Cougar. The 400 stream was the one on the West Lake. So, yeah, 300 stream. We came here and we... raided Alpha, Bravo and Delta, and then we blew up Charlie. It was a lot of fun. Oh, look at all these hit bars here. We have to go and check on the animals before we do anything else. Fire is still in. Let's do a fuel brick as it's nearly there. Whilst we've still got a little bit of light, let's just come down here. Oh, light is fading fast. That is the resident bear outside that you can hear. That's him over there. Right, level 9. Oh no, you are in need of water and food. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I should have checked you before I went out. Now these all need doing, but we will do these in the light. Let's come around this way so we don't ag the bear again. And we'll come up in the lift. Let's fill the canteens whilst we're here. Get ourselves up. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Right, in. Get some light on so we can put the gun away. Right. Honey, where do I keep honey? There. Oh, we've overflowed on honey. So, tell you what. Let's go and put honey down there. Right. Eggs away. Oh, the generators are off. That's why it's quiet. Right. Let's just top that up. Because the idea is I am trying to keep the mass and power on maximum at any time so that I can come... Sorry, I was actually trying to open that. So I can come and build or craft whatever I want to do. Oh, I didn't put the nails away. Oh, you silly woman. So we're going to need to make some more boards to go down there. We still got 290 nails there and 300 in there. Yes, okay, we're doing all right. Right, well, there you go. Let's see. We need to eat some more. Probably have a boiled egg as a quick snack. There you go. Excellent. Right, well, there you have it, guys. That was the first episode. So some days are going to be just like that, building pieces. Some it will be crafting and putting the bits in. But let me know what you think. Do you think it's too fast-paced to get that stuff done, to do all the grinding off camera? Do you want to see a little bit more of that, a bit more of a mix? Let me know in the comments what you think, and your feedback will be greatly appreciated. And as long as you want me to continue, I will see... Oops, no, that was a little bit aggressive. Let's try that again. I will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye now.